So the one thing that really bugs me about this whole setup here is how much shorter the monitors are than the tower, right? So, you know, either the monitors make the tower look too big or the tower makes the monitors look too small. Obviously a monitor upgrade would be nice, but you know, right now that's just not in the cards. So what I have opted to do instead is I got this, I wouldn't even know how to pronounce this. Huanu? I don't know. That's the best I'm going to be able to do with that. Anyway, it's a full motion desk mount monitor stand deal. So it'll hold 2 monitors with the VESA mounts. And I just got it. I haven't even opened the box. So we'll do that together. So let's see what's in this box. Nice. Alright, so you get a little instruction book. So I guess this is the part we're going to use to clamp it to the back of the desk. Oh boy, here's the business end. So it'll give you plenty of plastic. So yeah, I'm definitely going to want to look at the instructions before I start playing around with this, because I've just found through a lot of misadventures, shall we say. It's always best to read the instructions first. Shame that we have to ruin things to realize that. Oh boy, a little package of hardware. Another bracket. Another clamp. Okay. I guess it has 2 clamps, so that'll be a little more sturdy that way. So I'll read the instructions and we'll come back to what do we got to do here. Alright, so the good news is that most of this is just other languages. So that's not so bad. The instructions that are going to pertain to me are only this thick, so that's not too bad. Yeah, I guess the first step would be to get the monitors out of the way. So let's get cracking on that. I mean, it's not in here, but I mean, that's a common sense thing, isn't it? We'll get the keyboard and the monitors out of the way. Alright, let's get the chair out of the way. This webcam here, this webcam here is a 1080p webcam by Logitech. It has an absolutely horrible microphone, so I don't use it. So yeah, when I get a better microphone, I'll make better use of this camera. So I haven't gotten rid of it yet, but the microphone's really awful in this thing. This is another Logitech. This is the one I actually use. It's 720p. So let's get the desktop keyboard. Now this is a Microsoft. It's a Ergo keyboard, and this is like the 3rd one I've bought. I used to wear them out when I was doing college online. Yeah, went all the way through a master's degree, online college. I did associates and bachelors at Kaplan University, which now they call themselves Purdue, much to the chagrin of those who actually went to Purdue. And then I did my master's at Capella. I found Capella to be a much better organized, much more professional school. The professors were pretty good at both, though. Here's a pro tip. Always leave the paperweight rock on your desk so you can lay your monitor on it. It's going to be the best thing for them. No charge for that. So yeah, we just take the bases off of them. Actually could have waited on that. I think I will wait on that. I'll wait till we're ready to put them on there. Okay, let the misadventures begin. So, new plan. We're going to leave the base on there so we can go stand them up out of the way and they won't get damaged. Left monitor. Yeah, we were going to move all this. This is, goodness, get my glasses on. Yeah, this is my custom subwoofer here, huh? MLI, you ever heard of the brand? Anyway, there was a discount electronics store in Arlington, Texas, and they had this for sale. It was like Wasn't a whole lot of money. I'm pretty sure that's where I got this. And it had a pretty good sound, so I bought it. And it doesn't sound bad. It works. So, yeah, this gets us access to the back here where we need to be to get this thing put together. According to the instructions, you could take these screws out here, right? And you can put some USB extension cables in and have USB ports here. That might be another project for another day. Though I really don't need them. I've got, let's see, 3 USB ports on the top, and I got 3 on the front there of my case. So, I mean, that's 6 ports available to me. Plus a card reader, so, I mean, at some point you just have enough, you know? Now, let's see here. Keep the front arm to its highest before taking off the monitor, otherwise it might pop up and hurt your jaw. Yeah, that makes sense. What else to say here? This stored energy hazard. Make sure you read and understand the following instructions before you start to assemble. Do not remove the cable tie from around the spring arm if you are not holding the 2 halves of the spring arm together. Because I guess they're gonna come flipping out of there, so you'll want to hold on to that. And luckily they're independently strapped, so what we'll do is we'll remove one strap at a time so that we can get the energy out of these spring arms here. Let's get the brackets. Alright, so looks like this just kind of hooks on more or less here. Goes through, and then you can grab whichever tab it needs to for the thickness of your desk. In our case, I fully expect it's going to be this one, although I suppose it could be the second one. Most likely going to be this one. So there's our bracket, and there's the 3 screws that go in it. Been my experience and what I've been told, and actually what I've experienced, that you always want to start all your screws before you tighten anything down. That way if there's a misalignment, you can get all the screws in. Yep. Alright, so you get the gist of it from here. I'm going to set this camera down. With that, I guess we can set it on the edge and then I'll crawl under the desk. Good times. Luckily, I got my cheapo tape measure here that I keep in the house. I have to run out to the shed for every damn thing I need. That's close enough. I guess we just line it up with the freaking corner there. No, because that's not right. Alright, just leave that there, Mr. Spazman. Alright, come with me. Like I say, I'll take the other camera underneath here. We'll see what we can record while we do this. Alright, we're going in. Probably never shown this. Yeah, this is my crazy mess I got here. Look here. I got my surge protector. I got a couple of them up here, and I mounted them up to the back of the desk here, out of the way. I got one that's right behind this trim piece right here, and that way I got an easy way to plug things in without having a bunch of messy cords everywhere. So I like that. As you can see, I painted the underside of the desk red, whereas the outside is white. So mine's white with red accents, and Anita's is red with white accents. Yeah, I probably overthought it. Over here, I got an 8-port Netgear switch. And then I got just wads of freaking Ethernet cable, TV cable, different things. It's actually internet cable. So, what we got to do with all these cables in the way, that's going to be fun. It's doable though. I'm going to come back and show you what I've done, because there's no way I'm going to be able to do this while I'm trying to hold this camera. Thought I could, but I can't. Alright, so here's what we've got together. I got it just tight enough to keep it from falling apart. But yeah, the clamps go up under the desk here. And I had to fiddle around with all these wires and whatnot. It's no big deal. Just pulled them out a little bit, got a little more slack, you know. They were pulled in a bit tighter than before. We're probably gonna have to redo some cable management when we're done anyway. Yeah, I got these angle brackets on here to kind of hold some of this cabling and under control, and they gave me a little bit of a fight. Like I say, most people wouldn't have that problem. I guess we'll go back and realign it because I moved it around a little bit. Make sure we get it where we want it, and then we'll just kind of tighten it up. Let's see how badly aligned you actually are. Almost at 11 inches there. And on this one, we need to move over an 1/8 inch. That might have done it. That should have just about done it. That's close enough. All right. You know what? I think I'm just going to go underneath and do it. I don't feel like crawling over. All right, so I got those all snugged up. All right, so I'm actually pushing down on the arm here, and I'll go ahead and get this one unstrapped. I'm going to take that out of there. Whoop. She's coming. All right, well, that ain't so bad. Nice. Okay, so now I'll push down on this one to make sure it can't spring up violently. Because as you can see, the tower takes up some room. We got more room over here. I'm not sure. But at any rate, we can start getting the monitors on there. Then we can adjust our tension. This is the right monitor. So on this Acer, you just press and pull. So there's the base off that. And then we can see about which screws we need for our VESA mount. It might be the smaller one. Alright, so basically, according to instructions, yeah, I know I said instructions. You put these in loosely, but make sure you got some good thread contact. And then they just kind of hang right here. Right there. Then you can start the bottom ones. So let's just see about all this. Yeah, see, so you just start those top screws and you just hang it on there while you can start the bottom ones. That's pretty slick. I guess we can get the bottom one started. Look at that! It's flying! And we're not going to want it this far forward. Yeah, that kind of even with the top of the computer. How about that? Not too shabby so far. Of course, for now it's going to be in the way, so we'll just swing it out of our way. That's pretty handy too. Alright, now we can move on to this one. It has some cable tracks here for the power and the, let's see, yeah, in here, out there. Most likely this cover can come on, so you can run your cables through there. I don't know if we'll do that or not. I guess we'll have to. Otherwise it's going to look crappy. It's just more hassle, but that's okay. For now, let's just get the monitors on there. Comes off right there, and we start two of the smaller screws. All right, hang that on like so. Let's get out a little more. Alright, that's on there. Like so. Yeah. Now we can. I believe this allows you to rotate as well, so we can turn it so we can get the last screw in there. Overall, not too shabby. Let's see what we end up with here. This back around here. They don't have to be butted up together. I just kind of like them that way. And I don't really need that much angle either. A little bit's okay. Oh. I think I like it. The only bad part is it doesn't. The monitors can no longer hide my hodgy podgy little speaker setup. On the plus side, Plenty of room to put my speakers wherever I want them. The other thing that'll do for us is when I want to work on something on my desk, I'll be able to just move the keyboard up out of the way. I could before, but only up to the base of the monitors, which stuck out further than this setup for sure. So I definitely gained a little desk space. That's nice. So let's get our connections made here. I love how easy that is. Bring it out like that. And this one here needed to be reconnected. We can definitely put this cable here. I got plenty of this through the cable management deal on there, on that arm. This one here might not so much. Maybe this one too. Once it's in place, it's a lot more slack than what there was. Alright, it's always nice when things work. Had to give it a little wiggle. You still didn't have a good connection. It's be working now though. I just got to see about that cable management part. Yeah, I do think it would look better if we did that. Right up in here is a Phillips screwdriver, or a Phillips screw. Take that out. Okay. Little squeezy job at the bottom. Alright, so we'll use this mirror, see if we can see up in there. Oh yeah, there's a screw in there. Nice. I'm resisting the urge to do the Jay's 2 cents thing. I fix it! Because I'm too dignified for that kind of thing. Oh, there it is. I had a piece of it. Yeah, you give it a squeeze. I don't want to break it. It doesn't want to come apart though. About to go medieval on it. There. Yeah. Did we break it? No. Just sounded like it. Put the screw back in there. That definitely looks better. Okay, then they can both go in the other one. Okay, I think I see something that would help. Although I do think I should shut the computer off before I fool around with it. Alright, then the next big hassle would be this. This has got to come back apart, doesn't it? Dadgummit. Alright. So I'll just take it back apart. It's not the end of the world. We'll get this figured out. Alright, here's that screw. Give it a squeeze. Take this along. And run through the middle here. Get back on. A lot of trial and error. Trying to wrap your cables pretty. But it'll be okay. It might be worth it when we're done. It might be a complete waste of time. Time will tell. Put this screw back in. Okay, so that one's there. Nice. Look at that. How much better does that look? Okay, now we're gonna get that screw back in there, which may not be easy. Alright. On! How about that? Yeah, that's good. A little tug here and there. Alright, that's one down. I do the other one. Push that back out of the way. And bring this one somewhere in the range where we can see what the hell we're doing. That might work. Okay, so once again, in our way. Right? Nothing like a little experience to help you along with second time around. Yep, there's a screw. Good. Alright, this other screw's got to come out, and it's right in here. Right. A little squeeze, comes right off. This one, get a little violent with it. There it is. Yeah, I think once again with the same route, same basic plan. Put the video cable through there. Squeeze it together. Behave yourself now. There you go. Put the screw back in. Right. Then the other. The other one. Gotta have the ins and outs and all that good stuff. So it goes in there. It comes out there. Yeah. Snaps into place. Put that together here. Okay, I'll put the screw back in. Once we figured out what we want to do, probably move this over here like so, and that'll kind of cover up some of that cabling. Awesome. Yeah, and then put this here. Let's stand back and have a look at it. Get all the clutter away. Alright, so if I bring you down here to my eye level, so sitting here at my eye level when I'm sitting in my chair, you can see that we can see one of the cables. So no big deal, we'll just feed it through so it won't be seen anymore. And you can just about see this other one as well. And that gives you the user's point of view. Not too shabby. I mean, yeah, I can see my cables over here if I look. Despite my fancy move the subwoofer in front of it trick. But, yeah. I mean, look at all this extra usable space I've got now. I want to work on something. And instead of having to take the keyboard to another place, I'd set it right up here. Now look at all this nice usable real estate I've got here. Pretty slick. So I guess the last thing to do is to make sure that the doggone computer still works. We'll put our webcam back. Turn on the computer. What is this wallpaper theme? Something like Best of 2019 or something like that. And so they don't all use the same. Each screen has a different wallpaper. That's kind of neat, especially when you have differing resolutions, because they don't span very well in that case when you're using the TV here. TV's got different resolution than the monitor. I wish I could say better. It's not. I think it's a 720 TV. Yeah, we'll just set this up here again, waiting for more equipment to come. There we go. So there's the setup. How about that? I'll leave a link to the stand that I got. It's not an affiliate link or anything. I don't have that set up yet, but I can leave you a link if you're interested in getting this monitor stand for your own benefit. It seems like it's going to work out nicely, and like I say, no more a situation where the monitors are much shorter than the tower. And look at all that extra room I got under there for activities. Overall, it was pretty simple. Did have to employ a mirror to get to those covers. and everything. But overall, I think it came out pretty nicely. No more money than it cost to do this. It was like 80 bucks. I actually considered making some monitor stands to stand the monitors on, but then I thought, well, what happens if I get a different case or whatever? Then if I make the monitor stands where the monitors are even with this one and the next one's a little taller, a little shorter, then I've got an issue. Whereas these are so adjustable, you're good to go. So I think this was probably a pretty good solution so far. Of course, time will tell. I mean, we barely put it on there. We'll see how they hold up, how it works over time. With that, I'm going to close the video out. I want to thank you for watching. If you're already a subscriber, I'd like to thank you for hanging around. And if you're not, I'd like to invite you to do so. So with that, y'all take care.